me, Claire Baker, a former Clutterholic founder of clutterclearing.net, bringing you my weekly vlog about my own clutter clearing journey, which is my weight loss journey. Strange old day today. We had the terror attack at the concert in Manchester last night. Horrendous situation. I was there only 2 weeks ago with my husband for the Iron Maiden concert that we thoroughly enjoyed. So I can kind of picture what they're talking about on the news in terms of where it all happened. Absolutely horrendous. So it kind of puts things into perspective in terms of, yes, I'm on my weight loss journey, but it does seem to pale into insignificance compared to what some people are going through right now. I have also just heard that Roger Moore, who played Bond, has died today at the age of 89. So again, I know there's always atrocities and things happening around the world, but sometimes it just feels like there's an awful lot more than usual, and again, it helps us put things into perspective, really, doesn't it? Anyway, as always, I'm going to let you know how I've got on in terms of the 5 success factors for any personal journey of change that we may be on. Hopefully you can see this. I can't see anything. It's such glorious sunshine. It wasn't quite like this earlier today. Anyway, so the first section is the feedback and learning that I've had this week. A lot of feedback and learning. Temptation, I've realised, is a huge one for me. My husband and I went to another concert on Sunday night. An American band called Whiskey Myers, very, very good. Saw them in Birmingham. And on our way back, I wanted a drink, so we stopped off at a service station. Got a cup of tea. My husband was hungry, so we popped into the mini supermarket that was next door. And it took a while to decide what he was going to have. And I saw a packet of white chocolate biscuits, and whereas I'd said when we went in, I'm not having anything to eat, I went for the white chocolate biscuits. It was nearly midnight. Sugar was a bit low. Normally at that time I would have been in bed asleep, and I gave in to temptation. And I thought afterwards, even as I was eating the last couple, I didn't really enjoy it. And I thought, Claire, what are you doing? You could have got cocktail sausages or cheese or something else, much more suitable. Why did you go for the biscuits? I think it was because I was kind of looking for something sweet for my husband, thinking donuts were doing good, or not doing good, but would kind of satisfy his food craving. And although there weren't donuts, I was in that sugary section. There happened to be white chocolate cookies. I like white chocolate cookies, or at least I used to like white chocolate cookies. So it's hardly surprising. I had a massive sugar rush. Eating that kind of blew my carbs and my sugar out for the whole week, actually, having been so good up till then. So learning, that's okay. I also realised this week that I just don't want to drink alcohol. I much prefer my sparkling water and black tea. I met up with my brother and his wife on Saturday, and whereas normally we'd get a bottle of wine over lunch, I didn't want alcohol. So I was able to, if you like, resist the temptation on that, which was good. Just need to apply it for other things. Realised this week that I had actually 3 weeks away from the gym. And I really felt it. Went to the gym for the first time last night, and I could really feel it. I really felt quite unfit. So that was useful feedback as to how quickly you can lose your fitness if you don't keep up your routine. Other feedback and learning, I've now got a freezer full of meat and fish. Picked up our meat order from the farm on Friday, which was great. So I really feel back in control. Not actually having to think about food as much, just take something out of the freezer. And our breakfast bags as we have. So the breakfast bags have, well, we've added hash browns because my husband likes hash browns. So 2 hash browns for him, 3 pieces of bacon, 3 sausages. He'll have 2, I'll have 1. So that just makes life so much easier. And again, I'm not putting temptation in my way because I'm not going to the supermarket to buy those regular things. I'd make up these bags, put them in the freezer, you just take out a bag the night before, so much easier. So that's actually helping with temptation. Having a cleaner, we had a cleaner who started last week. That makes a big difference. It means that I've got more time for just relaxing and doing the things that I want to do and that I enjoy. Did gardening at the weekend, which was good. New clothes are definitely helping with my motivation, although I wish I had more of them. Glorious sunshine today. I've got 2 summer dresses, that's all. Because again, I don't intend to be having them beyond this summer. So it's a limited wardrobe, but it definitely does help having something that fits properly. And then finally, my feedback and learning from this week is that I need to be careful this coming Friday. I am going to the Chelsea Flowers Show. Very excited. I've always wanted to go. My husband and his parents went, I think it was about 5-6 years ago now. And I couldn't go because I was working. And I was devastated because I'm the one who likes gardening. So really excited, going with my mother-in-law. And I just need to be careful. I need to be aware. I need to take snacks with me so that I don't give in to temptation on the day. Because I know my mother-in-law will be saying, you know, oh, let's just have a piece of cake. Oh, it's just one piece of cake. No, if I take some cocktail sausages or take some pork scratchings, take something so that I can eat them and have what for me is a healthy, appropriate snack. So all of that feedback and learning, I realise I haven't told you how much I lost. I lost this week £3, so I'm really pleased with that. It means that I've lost 3 of the £5 that I put on last week. So if I could do £3 again this week, that will then take me back to overall losing. That's the trouble, isn't it? You put a bit of weight on, and not only have you got to lose, you kind of got to lose that weight twice. Because you lost it the first time, you go up and then you've got to lose it again. But okay, it's doable, it's fine. Back in the routine. What's the second success factor? The second success factor is the method. So in terms of the method, oh yes, I've decided that we're going to have, now that I've got a freezer full of meat and fish, I thought what I'd try, because my calories target, if you like, has gone down, and I do think I've been struggling a little bit with it. So I'm going to have fish on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then meat on Saturdays and Sundays. That just will help. Fish being lower in calories and fat compared to meat. So I'll give that a go this week, see how we get on. Third success factor, doing the doing. How have I got on with that this week? Yeah, much easier, like I mentioned, to take out these breakfast bags that I make of, if you like, 1 serving for the 2 of us for breakfast, and also the evening meal, just whipping out whatever's in the freezer so it can defrost. I went to the supermarket this morning to get snacks for today. What did I get? I got cocktail sausages, pork cocktail sausages, and brie, chunk of brie. As my snacks for today, snacks / lunch. That's going to be better, I think, for me controlling it. Having food in the house is great for the main meals, but the snack food, stocking up on it, it's there, I'll eat it. Again, this temptation thing. So I'd done all that by 9 o'clock this morning, so because we're waking up naturally really early, it wasn't a problem to go. So again, that was good. Otherwise, I would have given into temptation, I'm sure. And then also going back to the gym as of last night. Felt really good, felt knackered. My husband would have happily not gone. He had to go off and do a job, and I actually said to him, take your gym stuff with you and I'll meet you at the gym. He said, are you going to cycle? I said, yeah, and we can put my bike in the back of your van so we can come back together from the gym. I wasn't going to let him get out of it. I did think I would get a text, actually, on my way to the gym saying, oh, I'm too tired, can't be bothered. But he did turn up. That was good. So again, this motivating one another when you're not quite in the mood. Having a clutter buddy does help, definitely. The fourth success factor, time. Yes, I thought it was 2 weeks that we hadn't been to the gym, and it was actually 3, which made me realise just how important routine is and what effect it actually has on our physical health of going to the gym. As you steadily improve your fitness, you don't realise how far it can fall in a relatively short period of time. Actually, the irony is that this time last year we had just got back from a 3-week holiday. So next week, 1st of June, is when we actually joined the gym a year ago. So it's funny that it's almost mirrored the 3-week holiday we had last year. We've taken a 3-week holiday from the gym this year. That's because of, what would that have been? Bank holiday at the beginning of the month, the stressful situation that we had. Last week it was the weather. Oh, the weather was awful last week and just was not in the mood for cycling up there. But again, I can really see that it would be a slippery slope to just not going. So it's nice to go back, see familiar faces, and do a workout. It was hard. It was a really hard workout, but I did it. And that's the important thing. And then finally, the 5th success factor is support. And yep, counselling continues. Going to be starting to deal with what I call the chunky monkey item, or the gremlin. The next gremlin that I think needs dealing with in terms of issues. TRE continues. We didn't have a class last week because I was the only one who wanted to go or was able to go. So I did one at home. So that was good. When I've tried to do sessions at home before, it hasn't quite worked because the cats think it's playtime. What's she doing on the floor? Yay, playtime, bouncy castle. Whereas now I think they're kind of like, yeah, she's getting on the floor again, I don't know why. She's just going to lie there for half an hour. So they leave me alone now, so I can actually do a session at home. And yeah, one support that I haven't really mentioned before, I don't think, but I realise is actually important, is actually my husband's support. That is actually really important for me. And it's not necessarily obvious support. It's support in terms of not putting temptation in my way. That was the irony. On Sunday, when we were coming back from this concert and we stopped at the service stations, and I picked up a packet of white chocolate cookies. He said, "Are you sure? You really want them?" And yeah, so it's not his responsibility to manage what I eat, but you know, his support in terms of making me think. I just need to listen, don't I? I need to listen to myself when he asks me those sorts of questions. His support as well of saying that I look nice as I wear these new clothes that I've got in my wardrobe, and that he does support, you know, going to the gym. He supports me by coming even when he doesn't want to come to the gym, because again, it's a kind of a non-obvious feeling of support. So that does make a difference. So yeah, not too bad a week, considering. Yes, we'll let the white chocolate cookies on Sunday go. Again, testing the boundaries, aren't I? Realising I don't really enjoy them anyway. And planning ahead for Chelsea Flower Show on Friday. Let's hope the weather's like this. Supposed to be gorgeous. Possibly going kayaking as well at the weekend on the Oxford Canal, so that will be fun. So yeah, lots of positive things ahead, but just being aware of those triggers, temptation being a big one. Do let me know how you've got on. You know I love to know. Have you lost? Have you stayed the same? Let me know in the comment box below. All right. In the meantime, I shall see you next week and have a good week. Take care. Bye bye.